All right, good morning, everybody. It is Sunday.
Good morning.
Gonna be cold here for a little bit, but looks
Yeah.
like we are gonna avoid the snow. So,
Yay.
yeah, I was looking for a lot of snow south of us, but not here. That book there. And if you're looking for us on TikTok, not today. Maybe
Right. I'm going to have to find a different way of editing the videos
Yeah.
because that's how I was editing on them.
Yeah.
And since we're talking silly stuff anyway, there's a reason that you no longer live in Wisconsin. We don't like the snow.
No, we don't like the snow. No.
So, okay, but yeah, I will find another way of posting the video without that.
Yeah.
And I will continue to post it in as many platforms as possible. And
Yep.
right now we're using Truth, YouTube, Facebook. I was using Pinterest, but it's hard to post videos there. I don't know of any more. If you know of more, please let me
Yeah,
know in the
so-
comments.
Lemonade and TikTok are out till
Right.
further notice.
Right, so just let me know in the comments where you want to see us, and I'll try, and that's the best I can tell you.
Okay. All right, today Jesus tells the parable of the lost sheep. Luke chapter 15, starting at verse 1. Tax collectors and other notorious sinners often came to listen to Jesus teach. This made the Pharisees and teachers of religious law complain that he was associating with such sinful people, even eating with them. So Jesus told them this story. If a man has 100 sheep and one of them gets lost, what will he do? Won't he leave the 99 others in the wilderness and go and search for the one that is lost until he finds it? And when he has found it, he will joyfully carry it home on his shoulders. When he arrives, he will call together his friends and neighbors, rejoicing, "Rejoice with me because I have found my lost sheep." In the same way, there is more joy in heaven over the one lost sinner who repents and returns to God than over 99 others who are righteous and haven't strayed away. And now the commentary. Why were the Pharisees and teachers of religious law bothered that Jesus associated with these people? The religious leaders were always careful to stay clean according to Old Testament law. In fact, they went well beyond the law in their avoidance of certain people and situations and in their ritual washings. By contrast, Jesus took their concept of cleanliness lightly. He risked defilement by touching those who had leprosy and by neglecting to wash in the Pharisees' prescribed manner. And he showed complete disregard for their sanctions against associating with certain classes of people. He came to offer salvation to sinners and to show that God loves them. Jesus didn't worry about the accusations. Instead, he continued going to those who needed him. Regardless of the effect these rejected people might have had on his reputation. How are you following Jesus' example? It may seem foolish for the shepherd to leave 99 sheep to go search for the just one, but the shepherd knew that the 99 would be safe in the sheepfold, whereas the lost sheep was in danger. Because each sheep was of high value, the shepherd knew that it was worthwhile to search diligently for the lost one. God's love for the individual is so great that he seeks out each one and rejoices when one is found. Jesus associated with sinners because he wanted to bring the lost sheep, considered by others to be beyond hope, the good news of God, which is the good news of God's kingdom. Before you were a believer, God sought you, and he is still seeking those who are yet lost. You're shaking the table.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
I can imagine the camera's going
I'm
crazy.
sorry, everybody.
We may be able to understand a God who would forgive sinners who came to him for mercy, but a God who tenderly searches for sinners and then joyfully forgives them must possess an extraordinary love. This is the kind of love that prompted Jesus to come to earth to search for lost people and save them. This is the kind of extraordinary love that God has for you.
At one point or another, every one of us, believers or non-believers, have or are lost sheep.
Mm-hmm.
And we shouldn't forget that, because we are all born in human sinful body.
There's not one of us that's better than the
That's
other.
right. So we need to be grateful that he searches out for lost sheep,
Mm-hmm.
because that's how we find him.
Yeah, and that's, again, Beth and I say this all the time. God is looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
He's chasing after you.
Right.
All you got to do is stop, and he will run right into you.
Yeah.
And so,
And there is no sin, wrongdoing, thought, whatever, that is too heavy for him to put on his shoulders and carry back to the flock.
yep,
There is nothing he can't fix.
that's right.
And there is nothing he's not willing to help you fix.
There is only one, right?
Right.
Is your rejection of him. That's the
Right.
only thing.
Right.
Beyond that, everything is up to him. So, hope everybody has a glorious day,
Yes.
and we'll talk to you later.